Hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are still trying to work towards getting Raycor's set. Specifically, we still need the gloves so that we can round out what we're doing. Well, either the gloves or I think it was the helmet we've still got. No, we've got the helmet. Either the gloves or the boots. So, yeah, a couple of options for us. And then we can switch over to using that. It's going to be a very unusual system to switch across to after we've been doing Frenzy for a while. We've got a couple of greater keystones, so we're going to carry on grinding and see if we can't find some more items. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we switched across, so we are doing Warcry in our... Jeez, let's get him killed. In our right mouse button. And that's really done massive amounts for making sure that we're a bit more survivable than we were. So, all the jumping around, we're almost elite Quake at the moment, but we're just not quite there. You know what, you need to die, mate. I want to get to you, but I can't. Right, let's get to this one instead. With the Wreath of Lightning up to rank 25, we are a hell of a lot more mobile than we used to be. I don't know about you guys, but I'm certainly appreciating that fact. Let's get some damage reduction going. Yeah, sometimes we are absolutely pummeling the damage out. Wow, that was a great S of Johan there. And sometimes it just feels like we're not. Definitely don't want to get hit by these guys. There we go. I want to make this area at least safe before we move on to the next bit, because last thing we need is if we're going to retreat and there'll be things behind us. Indiana's almost run out, so we're back to regular fighting. Hello guys. Let's get a little bit of damage reduction on and we'll whittle these ones down. Oh yeah, I see a conduit. Awesome, let's keep our mobility high while we've got all these buffs. It's kind of hard to tell if we end up with both Wreath of Lightning and the Conduit going at the same time. I'm assuming it's possible. Just, you know, very difficult to visualise. Popped Ignore Pain just as that hammer came down. That's definitely not something that we want to just take on the noggin. Getting surrounded by lots of little mobs can actually be good for us. Oh, awesome channeling pylon. Can be great for us because if we're getting hit, then we're going to be using Deathwatch Mantle a lot. And that, of course, has scaled up with the Legacy of Nightmares. Ingeon plus Channeling Pylon really allows you to monster through. Now, when we do find the final bit of Raycor set, I'm probably going to have to spend a little bit of time, at least off camera, if not on camera, trying to figure out what we're going to do insofar as the actual build goes. Because it's been a long time since I've done a Furious Charge build, and there's a couple of options. You know, charge, 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 and then ancient boulder. Well, ancient spear, throw a boulder. I think that's probably going to end up being the one that we go for, but I want to make sure that I'm not missing a trick. Because that's another thing that I could easily see happening. Right, you, Order Jailer, Frozen Desecrator. Perfect, Rift Guardian time. Right, yeah, we need a bit of healing. Really, I need him out of his horrible poison cloud. Almost managed to face tank it all the way through, but, you know, that's a lot of damage to try and take. Well, this is going to help. This is definitely going to help. Bane of the Stricken up to rank 25. So that's giving us a damage increase against bosses and Rift Guardian. Oh, yeah. We'll keep pumping these kind of equally, I think.
I need to go back.
These don't look interesting. Not sure what that is off the top of my head. So we'll have a very quick look at that before we jump into the next rift, just in case it's something really cool. Okay. So, Hammer of the Ancients. Let's just have a very quick look at that. Yeah, it's not Seismic Slam. It's interesting. I mean, we'll hold on to it just in case. That can go over here. Mantle of Channeling. It's a wizard Mantle of Channeling. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna salvage that up. That tickles me. That tickles me a little bit. Okay, let's jump in and see if we can find some more items. Pretty good start, I'd say there. No, that fire chains is very nasty. Let's keep far enough away from that we don't need to worry about it. You need to die, definitely. Ooh, hello, Conduit. This all feels very familiar. Right, I'm going to ignore pain so that we don't get made to run around. Yep, nothing worthwhile there. It all runs off so quickly. Ninjiom is done. We can't just jump around for the sake of it. Hey, we did get another level though. This all feels very familiar, he says. Channeling Pylon, of course. Let's go straight for the big tamale. Yeah, especially with Ingeon reducing the cooldowns. Mantle of Channeling together with that, definitely my my favourite. Stonking. Just a reminder, the benefit that we're getting from the Bane of the Stricken only applies to the Rift Guardians and bosses. It's not really helping us much. I mean, we are getting like the 1% increased damage per hit we do, but it's not helping us much against the normal rank and file mobs. I need to get this guy killed quickly. There we go. I'm probably moving a little bit too fast for what's safe. There we go. Power pylon as well, lovely. 97%. Can we get to the Rift Guardian while we've still got the Power Pylon and everything? Yes, we can. I mean, he does hit pretty hard, but he's going down so fast. What do we get? We got green ring, regular ring, a massive sand sword. I think that's the Sultan of Blinding Sand. And of course, 5 points to put between these. Probably pumping Wreath of Lightning is going to be the biggest benefit we get for the immediate short term. We've got nothing massively interesting there, so we'll do a little bit of gambling for gloves.
Don't forget, luck always changes. I cannot afford that.
That's a shame. And then we'll get the ID on. It's a convention of elements. It's a strength-based one, so that's actually not terrible. And it reduces the cooldown of impairing things. Let's put it down here. Because we could go convention of elements, compass rose, traveler's pledge potentially. I think we might even have a traveler's pledge somewhere. It'd be a mage one, but that's fine. Let's have a look at this. So this one's already got a socket in, which means it's better than this one, but I'll put them side by side just in case. Oh, this has such better strength. So we could re-roll that attack speed increase into a socket, or re-roll the movement speed into a socket. Yeah, we'll re-roll the movement speed into a socket, and that'll be the best of the two when we get to doing that. In the meantime, goodbye Gift of Solara, goodbye Sultan of Blinding Sand, and we'll put that point into life regen. Okay, well, back to regular Rifty, unfortunately. It is going to be a lot of this until we get the final bit of kit that we need. Shield Pylon, great start. Of course, the Death's Breaths will definitely help. Now, I could do all the grinding with the wizard character and just be like, yo, I'm not going to play Barbarian, I'm going to get myself 50 billion Death's Breaths, but I don't like doing that. I'd much rather get the random drops as well as like the chance to upgrade stuff. I think it's the way the game is meant to be played. I've not got anything against, you know, grinding stuff out with another character, and I suppose if I had to do this again, like if I had to do 4 characters rather than just 2, then yeah, I'd definitely build up a massive stash of Death's Breaths and just try and cheat my way through kit, but Shield pylon is gone.
Still recharging.
Kill them all about the same pace due to Deathwatch Mantle. Ooh, hello. Give me that pool of reflection, please. Run away from that single skeleton! Ooh, goblins. Alright. I'm going to wait until I've got a better chance of actually eliminating them, namely having either cooldowns in place or Wrath of the Berserker ready to go. Ooh, a mighty belt. I wonder if that's the undisputed champion. This is also kind of cool doing it this way because I'm making sure that I've got those 25 stacks of extra strength from killing. Ooh, that's a helmet. Okay. Get all that. That worked well. Double treasure goblins under the hammer. Quite literally, because we are like hammering everything. Okay, that's the way on. Yeah, we may as well go on. So the biggest difference that we're going to notice when we switch off to Rake or Set or any of the others is going to be the damage reduction, because we are getting damage reduction from all the ancient items that we've got. And without like the Band of Might or something to help offset that a little bit, it might be a little bit dangerous. We can get quite far by just relying on killing things faster than they kill us, but it's definitely something that we're going to want to consider.
Not ready yet.
Right, more Death's Breaths. Lovely stuff. Nope, that is not the way we need to be going.
Still recharging.
Hello, you. Thrust the Fiend. Where are his little friends? Ah, hiding underground. Well, let's step away just for a second, because that's starting to get a little bit dangerous. Yeah. Let's back out of that just for a moment. Don't need to be standing on fire and on arcane beams and all the rest of it. Protection Shrine. Pretty handy that it was actually a Protection Shrine, because this chap is going to be a big hitter. Got him killed before he actually smacked us.
Still recharging.
All those damage over times landing at our feet.
Stand before me. Not ready yet.
Definitely need to keep dodging those. Sometimes I think they aim at the ground rather than aiming at me. Ooh, let's run out of that. Double arcane beams right in the middle. That's not good. Cormac, are you going to fight it all by yourself? Oh, and frozen as well, jeez. There we go. Just monstered everything on at the same time so we could get them killed with very nearly Rift Guardian time. Let's just grab these and find another couple of monsters to take out. Bit of a waste of Ingeom in the end, but... Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting.
The Rift Guardian has found.
Right, it's the binder, but those mortar guys are going to be annoying, so let's just back away a little bit. Give us some space. Cool, we got a belt. We got another ring. I'm really hoping for that Bannermite. Just kill some of these guys.
I'm returning.
And that should be safe enough for us to head back. Oh, that's a Mortal King's helmet that we got earlier. I think we've already got that. And of course we've got 2 Great Rift Keystones, which will be nice. So, Dread Iron, Ground Stomp causes an avalanche. That's very cool. It's another Unity. I mean, I'm actually kind of happy with what Cormac's got at the moment. But it's a proper Unity for him at least. Saffron Wrap, okay. So over here, we do have a better Saffron Wrap. Dread Iron can go in. This Unity can go in. And yeah, second Immortal King's helmet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of the Immortal Kings. Technically, we'd need to re-roll one of them. Hey, standoff! So we want standoff to go with Raycor's stuff. Furious Charge deals increased damage equal to 449% of your bonus movement speed. That's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Goodbye, Saffron Wrap. Alright, in terms of Death's Breath, 22. That's not really enough for us to warrant caring. Let's go for another Greater Rift.
Prove yourself worthy of your...
Now, the disadvantage of doing Greater Rift, of course, is we don't get the Death's Breath, but we do end up... I find it goes a little bit faster and we get slightly better drops at the end.
Not ready yet.
So, you know, swings and roundabouts. I do think that there was a purple orb that we missed back here, yeah.
Need more time. Your flesh is weak.
Okay, that's everyone down below done. Up we go.
Not ready yet.
I just need one more bit of Raycor's stuff. That's all we need. One more bit of Raycor's stuff and we'll be happy. Oh my word. Come on, just attack something. There we go.
Still recharging.
Bam! Oh, we have the speed. We definitely have the speed right now. I may as well push on while we have this advantage. About a quarter of the way through the rift at the moment. Clear out a couple of these guys behind us. Just to make sure they're not feeling ignored. Ooh, fire chains and nightmarish. That's a bad combination. Make me run around in circles while they're burning me. No, thank you. Cormac, have you not killed him yet? It's difficult judging like how much damage I need to do to stuff in order to ensure it's gonna die as I run away from it. No, wrong way. While we've got Ingeomon, let's leap back round. Well, we certainly boosted our way through a lot of that rift. I would like some more elites, but that's mostly to hurry it on. Because the Rift Guardian is where the real drops and benefit are going to be.
Not ready yet.
There we go, more fire chains. Let's see if we can get this guy killed sooner rather than later. Hey, shield pylon. Perfect, let's grab that now. It is a very unusual lightning-based Legacy of Nightmares setup that we've got. Okay, we've got time. We've got time with this shield pylon to just beat this guy down. There we go. Whole bunch of greens though. Chest armor, ring. We also got boots, two-handed sword, braces, and a potion. So maybe something interesting in there, who knows. Two over here. Cool. I mean, our gems are getting higher, if nothing else.
I'm returning to town.
That looks new. No idea what that chest armor is either. Maybe it's going to be the Savages one. No. No, it's a Crusader chest armor. So, Crusader armor, monk boots, braces of destruction is actually going to be great for our leap quake build, because we're going to want to be leap, 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 seismic slam, leap, 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 seismic slam. So I am actually glad we found that. Focus, we'll just get rid of that. In fact, we'll get rid of all of these. That's a shame. Okay, how are we doing for? Yeah, we can go in for another one. I'll just salvage these up before we go in. And then we'll do some gambling all in one go.
I wish you luck, hero.
So start off by taking out what's at the back.
Not ready yet. Still recharging.
Come on, beat him down. There we go. Yeah, we'll take the little side cut off, I think. I can tell the succubi are going to be annoying, but if we keep pressing the advantage, we'll be fine. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit like we've built a juggernaut, you know, as long as we keep moving forwards, nothing's going to stop us, but the moment we stop moving, we might run into trouble. I think a lot of that's down to Squirt's necklace as well.
The ancient smile on me. Need more time.
Because without the damage reduction from Aqua Liquorus, wow, we've made it through that bit really quickly. Without the damage reduction from Aqua Liquorus, and then the extra damage being taken from Squirt's necklace after it's had a chance to build up, we would really, really notice it.
Not ready yet. Your flesh is weak.
And actually, let's go down first. It's not a great area. Lots of guys exploding around us, but I mean, that's hardly unusual, is it?
Need more time.
Let's get all the way down here.
Not ready yet.
Okay. So yeah, when we do switch across onto the Furious Charge build, most probably I'll keep Aqua Liquorus for a moment until we see like how survivable we are, because if we're killing things fast enough, then it won't really be a problem, but that's a big if. Jeez, that's just way too many explosions for me to sit around in the middle of.
You cannot stand before me.
Good job, Cormac. Well done. You kept him occupied while I was beating down everything else.
Not ready yet.
I'm not going to use our Wrath of the Berserker until we're in the next area. I want to take full advantage of it. Okay. Maximum effort. That's not worth maximum effort. Where's the elites? Where's the guys that I need to fight for more than a couple of seconds? There's some. Thunderstorm Nightmarish. We've got Conduit just on the other side as well, and that's kind of fun. Oh, and a power pylon as well. That's definitely going to be worth us popping now. Hi Vesalius. Power pylon and a conduit at the same time. Chest armor, helm, bracers, amulet. Okay, that was pretty good. Sped up at the end as well. Okay, we'll put 1, 2, 3 points into Wreath of Lightning. 2 points back here. Okay, looks like we've actually got some interesting pieces. I'm pretty certain that's the Wastes one again. Hey, and another level. Okay. So, Spirit of the Earth. Yeah! That is one of the pieces that we want. So, reduces the cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stomp by 1 second for every 30 Fury you spend. Leap causes an Earthquake. And it increases the damage of Earthquake, Avalanche, Ground Stomp, Ancient Spear, and Seismic Slam. So we can either Seismic Slam as we go around, or we can Ancient Spear as we go around. Both of those are great options. I mean, we've already got one. And it's an ancient one as well. So we'll just salvage that up. Helm of the Wastes. That means that we've got 4 pieces of the Wastes, even if we need to re-roll 2 of them. So that's not a terrible plan in itself. I mean, this is all about whirlwinding, which is good fun. Okay, let's talk to Kadala about gloves. Kadala, gloves. Laws of Savages and Pull of the Earth. Okay. So over to the Savages set. This is kind of funny. Wait, that's the wrong one. Because now we've got 5 pieces of the Savages set. Now, you know what? Let's do that. Earth over here. Okay, brain. Let's salvage up some other stuff. And then in terms of the Savages, we've already got the boots, we've already got the gloves. So, yeah, we'll re-roll these 2 pieces and we'll see what we get from those. That can go. St. Archie's Gauge can go. Rakhov's Glass of Life can go. This is a worthwhile expenditure of Death's Breaths. Wait, film. Okay, leggings.
Not quite.
That's good. Leggings again is not good. So we still need some Death's Breaths in order to do something else here. We also need the undisputed champion to really make it shine, but that'll be fine. I'm going to carry on asking Kadala for gloves, though, because I do want Rayquaza to be finished.
That is too expensive.
No. Alright, well, we're going to hop into a regular rift then. Let's just make sure, yeah, if we hop into a regular rift, start getting some Death's Breaths.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are now.
Whoa! That was a lot of poison that came in right there. Like, a lot of poison. Like a fatal amount of poison. That is super nasty.
Still recharging.
I mean, we're fine. It's not a problem, but definitely concerning. Run into a room and there's just peppering of tiny, tiny bullets everywhere. Can we... Yeah, get the big guy killed, thanks. Everything else we can deal with in our own time, but wow. Yeah, I am not liking this level of the Rift. Too much potential for ranged death. And frozen as well. No, thank you. Don't make me run away. Woo. If I run away, I'm going to choose to do it. Yeah, this almost feels like it's designed specifically to exploit the fact that we're not great with our resistances. Those fire chains are going to be painful. Oh god, let me move out of that. Helm and gloves. Ooh, are we going to be lucky? No, that's the Savage's gloves again. We leaped perfectly into that entire group of poison. The sooner we get off this level, the better. You had a mighty weapon? Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, moving on. This should hopefully be a bit nicer.
I'll take your fear.
Nothing good in the chest? Oh, that's a shame. So we are over halfway through this rift, and we're not doing badly on our drops.
You cannot stand before me. Not ready yet.
Yeah, I just need like 12 billion more Death Breath so I can re-roll items and we'll be able to switch up the difficulty and switch up the play. Well, maybe not switch up the playstyle. I think we'll still end up being like massively frenzy oriented. But for how close we are, Yeah, more death breaths. Ooh, yeah, that's all getting a bit painful. It's either all going really well or all going not well at all. There's nothing in between with this character.
Not ready yet.
Get a little bit of ignored pain in. And a nice quiet area by the exit. Let's loot this guy. Ah, nothing. That's probably why he died if he had nothing. This is supposed to be my dramatic entrance and there's nothing really worth dramatic entrancing at. Okay, this is not the way to be going. Which leaves just one option. We're pretty close to Rift Guardian time, so I reckon one more elite pack should do it. Oh god, not... Not Arcane and Mortar, guys. That's really nasty. Badly hurt, but didn't trigger a death, so it's all fine. Okay, that didn't actually trigger the Rift Guardian, but... Oh no, there was just enough. Bang! Ascandial gets wasted. Okay, let's go back to town. We'll have a look at what we actually got and maybe do a little bit more re-rolling. No, I need to be over here. Okay, so the Gavel of Judgment. I mean, that's good if you want to like really double down on Hammer of the Ancients. So we'll put those together. There's probably a specific build around it. Ooh, maybe Immortal Kings actually. Using Hammer of the Ancients. Claws of Savages. That's another one that we can try and re-roll. So we'll keep that in our inventory. Everything else can get salvaged.
Kingsport has been attacked as well.
So convert set item. We've got enough for 2 tries at this. Hey, that'll do. That'll allow us to have 5 pieces. So the final question is it worth us trying to re-roll this into the helmet? And I'd say probably not. Probably not. We'll save the Death Breath for re-rolling something else, like maybe one of the helmets over here. We've got enough that we could actually make this this a thing. So yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting. All right, well that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to need to think about how we want to actually build this character and what we're going to do. We're going to have Frenzy giving us damage reduction, so that's certainly going to help. We won't need to worry too much about our existing setup, but Bastions Revered is definitely going to have to go in the cube. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to go. But that's all going to be for next time. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.